Hi everyone. So I guess this is my week 4 check-in for my No Buy year. We're doing something a little bit different today, and that is my birthday haul. So that's why I'm in this aesthetically messy background of my room. And I'm just going to go through all the things that I got for my birthday this year, which was on January 24th. Now, I'm already aware that this is a lot of things and a lot of fairly expensive things. I'm already aware that this is more than anybody needs for a birthday or otherwise. So if you feel like commenting, please be kind, or if you don't feel like being kind, that's okay too, but I'm already aware that I have a problem, and that's why I'm doing a no-buy year for all of 2024, to try and reset my habits, reset my spending, reset my mindset, and fix the problem and the problematic relationship that I have with shopping and buying stuff. Okay, so let's get started. The first couple of items are what I would call drinkware, and the first one here is one of those cups. I do not have a Stanley cup. We're primarily a Yeti family. All of our kids have Yeti water bottles, and I have a Yeti water bottle too, but this is obviously a cup with a handle, and the feature of this one is that when you close it, it is leak proof. So you can close it and then nothing's gonna come out of the straw, nothing comes out of the lid, and then you unlock it, you can drink out of the straw. And as somebody with little kids, this was something that I thought would be really useful, so that if they're running around and tip it over, I'm not going to have spills. So this is the Brewmate era, and now that I have this cup, I'm determined to not buy any other cups or drinkware. So those of you who've seen some of my videos know that I have that Owala water bottle on my wish list in all black. I'm still intrigued by the design and all that, but I'm really going to try to hold out, definitely for this year, and reevaluate whether I really need another piece of drinkware in the next year. I also got this Starbucks tumbler, but this was a purchase on points, and I have it because my kids have their own little ones. So they both have a sparkly, one of them has a sparkly gold, one of them has a sparkly silver. So they got their mom the kind of gradient purple and blue one in the large size. So this was made with our rewards points, and it was a gift for my kids. Okay, I guess next we will go to my Sephora order for January. Now, I did technically make this on the 1st because I wanted to get my birthday gift. They do a birthday gift. And that was, the one I chose was the Youth to the People cleanser package for skincare. So I'm going to try these different products. I'm interested in the cleanser and the moisturizer in particular, because I'm kind of looking for a new moisturizer after I use up the ones that I have. Possibly. I mean, I'm currently using the Honest Beauty moisturizer. But I'm interested in trying other options, possibly with more like anti-aging now that I'm in my 30s. I'm going to try that. Along with that, I also got some samples of some serum and moisturizer type products. So this is one of those. I'm not actually familiar with this at all. I think it was one of the rewards points purchases, an activating serum. I got this pharmacy cleanser because my the one I had before, the Lush Ultra Bland is what I had before. It is expired in like 2021 or something. So oops. And I'm afraid it might have like mold growing on it. Like there's some white. Anyway, so I deemed that a kind of replacement purchase and got this sample pack. It's probably going to take me a very long time, even though this is a very small jar. Judging from how much of the Lush that I actually used, this might even last me the whole year. So we'll see. I'm going to do an empty series as well. So you'll see when this becomes an empty. And we can kind of keep track of how long that actually lasted. And maybe it turns out that the minis are the way to go for me so that they never expire, because I really don't like throwing away product. So this also has a moisturizer in it as well, just a little mini one. So maybe that'll turn out to be the moisturizer that wins for me going forward as well. But the goal is just to find the one. Then I have an upgrade for my tinted moisturizer with SPF. So this is the Tower 28 little tinted moisturizer. I've literally just been using the Maybelline Dream BB cream, which I started using in like high school. So maybe this is a good upgrade. Maybe I don't need to upgrade. I'm going to use this and see if I like it better. And if I don't, why change a broken system? I do also want to try the SkinCeuticals tinted SPF as well, though. So probably what's going to happen is I'll use that up, try the SkinCeuticals, and then make a decision after I'm done trying all those three, whether I go back to the Maybelline, the cheap, cheerful, this Tower 28, or the SkinCeuticals tinted SPF. This, I think, was another rewards or a bonus, this Rare Beauty body lotion. I'll try that, use that up. I do have a full-size, the Sol de Janeiro, the pink body lotion cream. So it's not that I need a new body lotion. I'll probably just use this up, and I'm not going to repurchase until I use up that kind of big tub of the pink body lotion. I do have some lip products here, and now these were because I had some returns and needed to use the credit. So I did end up with the tinted lip balms that I was talking about earlier in I think my week 2 update. So I do have a couple of them now. But again, I had to purchase them on the return credit. So I thought I might as well get something that I actually really want to try and will use up, especially at this time where I'm not wearing that much makeup. And I think the tinted lip balm will be like just the right amount of basically lip product makeup for where I'm at. I also got a lip gloss, just one of them though. I did have a few more added to this order and ended up returning them, which is why I got the tinted lip balms instead of the glosses, because the gloss is a little more makeup-y, and to wear that kind of more at home or more casually is just not practical. What is this? This is another moisturizer sample, I think, but this is an age-defying moisturizer. So by the brand Matter of Fact, I'm going to try that, use it up. Probably not going to go anywhere with that either, but we'll see. Maybe I'll really, really like it. 2 more products from Sephora, the Crown Finishing Hair Gel for more sleek hairstyles. I'm actually doing pretty well today, but oh, there we go. Most of the time I have like a bunch of flyaways, and so like for work where I'm playing, performing on stage, just wanted something to kind of be able to put those down. And then I have the minis for the Sol de Janeiro in the yellow scent, whatever that one is. So I think I actually prefer this scent over the pink one, but the purpose of this was just to compare them. I've had a sample size of this before, the body butter, and I want to kind of compare the 2 scents so that when I refill the body lotion, I can get the scent that I like. And I'm also intrigued by having it in a spray form too, because I've discovered I'm not really a perfume person, except for possibly the Marc Jacobs Daisy, which I had a sample of and talked about in my week 2 update. And I want to see if the body spray is where it's at. Okay, I'm going to try to move a little bit faster because there's still, would you believe, kind of a lot of stuff to get through. I have one t-shirt from the brand Realization Par. I bet you can guess what it is if you've followed kind of any fashion channels. It's the Zodiac t-shirt, and I am an Aquarius, and I was kind of influenced to buy this because of having a child who is also an Aquarius, and in fact I now have 2 kids who are Aquarius as well, so there's 3 Aquarius living in the same household. That's going to be interesting when we all get older. But yeah, I thought I've seen it around for years, and I've always thought it was really cute. And now it kind of has a more special meaning to me now that it's not just me being an Aquarius, but it's also some of my kids. From Jerf Avenue, I have a few items. These were purchased actually probably midway through the previous year, so 2023, and I've just been literally saving them for either Christmas or birthday. And I thought I would just include them here in the birthday haul, partly to make it even more gratuitous, but also I just haven't started using them yet. So here they are. I have the pajamas in the berries pattern, which I thought would be really nice as a little mom treat after having a baby, and the pants. So just a really nice, lightweight, cute pajama set. The headband in the Summer Fields pattern that was limited. And then 2 items in the, what is this, Summer Island, the little makeup bag, and the robe. Now I do already have a fruit robe, but I thought I could use 2 of them so that when one of them's in the wash, I have another one. I don't know. Do I really need 2 robes? No. But I think I will appreciate having a couple. I don't have any other robes, so it's just these 2, and I'm definitely not going to be buying any other robes. We're going to go to Lululemon next, and these were all from my husband. My parents bought me one of the sweatshirts, so my parents bought me this pink one. Hooray for having parents that still give you gifts when you're an adult. So that's going to be really cozy. I tried this one on in the store, and I kind of couldn't stop thinking about it. So thank you to my parents. And then the rest of this is kind of like aspiring workout stuff. So it's one more of the zips, the scuba zips. This one's a cropped one, so I think that's going to be cute, flattering, in my color, one of my favorite colors to wear, the cobalt blue. We have a bra and matching shorts, also in the blue. So I have kind of a set of cobalt activewear. I have another set of, this is the lipstick color. It's like a hot pink. Hopefully that's gonna look okay. And then a purple set with the leggings. This was all purchased in the end of year sale. So most of these were on sale. Well, actually, I think all of these pieces were on sale except for the blue scuba and then this white Align tank. And my husband is a veteran, so we got the sale plus the military discount. So he purchased all those. And there's another kind of funny story as to why he wanted to purchase the workout wear. I actually wanted to buy a walking pad and have it in our room so that I could kind of start gently exercising again. Especially while it's cold and snowy outside. But my husband was adamantly against having a walking pad. My idea was maybe I could get one that would go under the bed when I'm not using it, but he did not want to buy a walking pad. I guess the cheaper ones are prone to breaking, and then more expensive ones are obviously more expensive. So he proposed going to Lululemon and kind of getting a workout haul of clothes so that I could go walk outside eventually. Instead of getting the walking pad, he would rather spend the couple of $100s on these clothes. So I guess that's a good compromise. I guess I'm gonna have to leave the house, which will probably be good for me as well. Figure out how to drag all the kids along. Anyway, I do still have a few items, so let's see if I can get through these. And I kind of saved my favorites for last. So the first little item is these earrings. So these are like the Bottega dupes. So I got this in like a little pack in silver, which is my color, in my opinion. I'm not an expert, so. And then it also came with gold. I mean, that might look okay as well. Kind of more of a yellow gold than I typically go for. But I really like the sculptural shape of these earrings and like how chunky they are. So I will continue to wear them even when they're not trendy, just because I like the shape. It's kind of like the pull-in bags. I see a bunch of comments about how they're so trendy now that in a few years they're going to be the new Coach or Michael Kors or whatever bags that went in and out of style. But I loved them before they were trendy. I had started buying them in like 2017 or 18. I think the brand started in 2016. So actually before they increased their prices, which is good because I think I've officially been priced out. But I love their sculptural shapes and the artistic designs. So they are basically my brand of choice for a handbag, and they're not going anywhere for me. And I don't care how trendy they get and then how out of trend they get. They just suit my style aspirations of being slightly artistic. You can see one of my pull-ins right there, the black kind of triangular one. I love the geometric profile of that one. And I've actually got one more little pull-in down here too. So I am just a big fan. And then to reach the shipping threshold for the earrings, I added this chunky silver hoops, pair of chunky silver hoops, which I think is just going to be just the right size because they won't interfere with playing viola, which is what I do for my job. If earrings are too long, they can kind of hit your instrument and not be that great. So hopefully these will be good. I did get my January book of the month because on your birthday month you get a free add-on. So I got Interesting Facts About Space and The Mystery Guest. So 2 books. I am a member of Book of the Month, but I skip every single month except for my birthday and then the Book of the Year where you get a free book on those months. So I don't know if that's like a Book of the Month hack after you reach BFF status, because I used to subscribe and get more of the books, but I reached BFF and haven't, like I've been skipping every month except for the months with free books ever since. So 2 new books. I don't know, I've mixed feelings about buying books because typically I'll buy them and I'll read them and I'll really enjoy the experience of having like the physical book, because these days I'm a mostly Kindle reader, so it's nice to hold the book. But then afterwards, I don't really tend to keep many of the books. So I tend to donate. I might actually try to resell some of them on thrift books. I've noticed they've got a beta program for reselling, but definitely taking a break from buying books this year as well. So hopefully that'll teach me something. And then my last 2 items finally are, like I said, I had a little pull-in. This is one of the micros. So they have, I think they did 2 of their bags in micros. I have the micro numero un in black. And then I have this micro numero neuf in camel. And this one is actually not available anymore, but it is so cute. It's the only bag I have in their camel color. I know a lot of people have that tote bag, the Blend Sim, in camel, but I got mine in black. I actually have it right over there. I'll show you. This is the Sim that a lot of people got in this camel color. But again, because I work and often wear all black for work, I thought the all black bag would probably be the better, safer bet so that it would match my work outfits. And it's big enough to fit like sheet music in it. and hopefully everything else I would need to carry. So that's why, even though I'm not typically a black bag, like I'm not somebody who just defaults to buying all their bags in black, um, I did get this one in black, and I have obviously that triangular number 7 in black as well. This tote bag was actually my push present for my last baby, and because I'm probably gonna have to start taking like breast pump supplies to work. Sorry if that's too much information, but I don't have a practical like large tote bag that was really nice like this one. I do have a Longchamp tote bag that I got when I was in Paris, but it's kind of one of those, it's not structured. It's like a nylon, like the composition of it is like a soft fabric. So this one's really nice, and I have a liner organizer in it as well, so I can put stuff in the pockets. Anyway, this was not part of the birthday haul, but it is something that was recently acquired as well. So I guess I can include it in the influx of newness during my no buy year. And then finally, the very last item. So, okay, final comments on the micro bag. I know they're not very functional, but for people who are really super fans of the brand Pollen like me, it's just so cute, and it kind of does make a little statement when you wear it. It does fit like your card and your keys, so if you're on a night out or something and you have a pocket for your phone, you can actually put the rest of your stuff in there, and it just makes such a cute little artistic statement, and it's kind of frivolous, and I'm here for it, at least with this brand, because I love them so much. Okay, last but not least are these shoes by the brand Onitsuka. Now, they're famous for their tigers these days, the tiger shoes, the ones with like the stripes on them. Maybe I'll put a picture up here. But so my husband and I both have those tigers in yellow with the black stripes. While we were looking to buy the tigers, we saw these as well. And my husband was actually kind of mad because he wanted some, but they were sold out of his size and they're limited edition. So these were the collaboration with Onitsuka and Street Fighter, the Indactus, I believe. And they are an extremely chunky pair of statement shoes. And I'm so excited to get to wear these out when I go back to work. They're one of those things that's like, you might love it or hate it. You might think they're the ugliest things in the world. But I love it. I love a chunky shoe. I have the New Balance dad sneakers that everyone has. I have the, what are they called? The Converse. Are they like the Run Star platforms with the big chunky sole? I think those are the two kind of chunky pairs that I have, and I love to wear those. Love the kind of statement they make with my kind of more elevated style, elevated clothing. So like I'll wear like trousers and then the chunky sneakers, and then like just whatever on top, a t-shirt works, or blazer or sweater. But I think I have a feeling that these are going to become like the cornerstone for my style going forward. So if it doesn't go well with these, then it might be decluttered out of my closet. I think this is my North Star. I've been thinking a lot about my style in general, and like how I have too many clothes. If you've seen any of my shorts this week, you'll have seen how like my closet, the total number of pieces is like around 290. That does include about 40 pieces of activewear and sleepwear. So like all of that Lululemon clothing was part of the activewear, and it's not stuff that I would wear to work or just out, obviously. So without those, I have about 250 pieces, but I still feel like that's too many. So I don't have an ideal number in mind, but I do have the feeling that there's pieces that are diluting my true style. And I want to kind of explore that further this year. I'm doing a series where I try on everything in my closet. So I'm on my sweaters right now. I have about 18 pieces that I'm classifying as sweaters, including sweater vests and like thin long sleeve knits. So I'm trying on all of those. If you watch any of my shorts, you'll have seen that it's all about the sweaters recently. And the goal is to try to find the pieces that feel less like me. And for now, I'm going to put them away. So like I said in one of my weekly updates, I'm staying away from resale apps because they're just too dangerous right now. Like if I sell something and have money in there, it feels like I can shop, and then the shopping behavior starts all over again. And that's just not what I'm trying to do this year. So I'm going to put them in a bin and wait until I have gone through my whole wardrobe, have a collection of things that I'm going to try to sell and recoup some of the funds, and promptly transfer the funds out of the resale accounts and into my own accounts so that I can put them towards an emergency fund probably. Because I definitely don't need any more pieces of clothing. I think that's the one thing that I really, really, really want to succeed at this year, is not buying any new clothes or shoes or bags or accessories or anything in that category, because that was my biggest problem category of previous years. So if I'm flexible on anything, which I'm really trying not to be, it will not be in the category of clothes. I'm also aware that the total cost of all of these things is over $1,000, which basically I will not be buying any new clothes. I'm going to slowly declutter. I'm going to I'm going to try on everything in my wardrobe and think about it and slowly declutter, try to recoup some of the funds and really use the money to go towards the next financial goal on my list. I'm also aware that the total cost of all of these things is over $1,000, which is so in principle, I'm actually not opposed to having a larger budget as an adult who works and makes some money for occasions like birthdays. The problem for me is that, first of all, I don't think, well, it's not that I don't think $1,000 is appropriate. It could be appropriate. I think for me right now, it's probably a little bit too much. It's always going to depend because sometimes in some years there will be like individual items, like tech items, for example, like any year that somebody buys a laptop, and if that counts as a gift, it might be more than $1,000. And I do have an iPad on my own personal list, which might be a Christmas gift this year, depending on if I've fulfilled like the business needs in my other goals, which I'm not going to get into now. But I have like a list of things that I need to get done to make it worth having a new iPad. And part of it is like reading music, because that's part of my job. But I need to have like the music in place already because I'm going to arrange some of it. I know I said I wasn't going to get into it, and then I got into it. Anyway, so my Christmas budget might be more than $1,000 if it includes an iPad. But I think I need to go into my own personal budgets and base it off my own income and what I think is an appropriate percentage to spend. I do think that if I don't shop for the rest of the entire year, then $1,000 for a significant occasion like a birthday might actually be okay for my life. But the crux of the matter is the not shopping throughout the rest of the year. So if the one Sephora order I make in a year is during my birthday month, then it might be okay to have it be like a $200 or $300 order, as long as I'm not making any other orders throughout the year. Now, again, Sephora and like beauty is not one of my main problem categories. I do think I have too many things in my bathroom vanity or whatever for makeup, and I'm working on decluttering. But in the scheme of things, I don't have nearly the excess that I have in my wardrobe and my clothing. Also, the other part of doing a no buy year is that I want to come out of this feeling like I have enough, or feeling like my closet especially is complete, in that I have the items that I need to express the style that I want, and that I feel good in everything that I wear, and I don't have the items that I kind of feel like, I'm not really sure if this is me. Because it's probably when I'm wearing those items that I'm not sure about that I get the urge to buy something new. Or I guess another reason that I get the urge to buy something new is if I see it and am inspired by that style. Maybe I need to do more of the inspired by outfit recreations this year. I think I'll do that after I've tried on everything in my closet, or maybe in conjunction with trying on everything in my closet. I can use style inspiration so that I realize I already have these pieces to look the way I want to look. And by trimming the excess, I think I'll be able to see that more clearly. So anyway, that was everything I received for my birthday this year. And the desert of newness will now resume after getting all of these new things. We'll see how it feels now that there's no prospect of getting anything new in sight. This is a long and rambly video. It wasn't supposed to be that long. It's just sharing what I got for my birthday and my thoughts about it. So I'm sorry for the lack of direction in this video. Sorry it was a little bit different, but we'll go back to the thoughtful weekly updates next week, and I will see you in the next one.